this is probably the only time I get to self-plug myself on this podcast, so I'm going to do it really hard. I have... That's what she said! Literally, that's what she said. Babe, let's do it later. Anyway, I have a print of... It's a pencil sketch of Saber on a pillow.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Anime Summit Podcast. My name is Nick, and with me I have Danny, the Granny, the Fanny, the Uncanny.
Sit, boy.
And Quokka, the Joka, the Lolly Toka. The Lolly Stroker. There we go. Damn.
You dumb. You dumb.
And last but not least, in the red corner, the lady of the hour, Som the Bomb, the Turkey Tom, the Uncanny, the other Uncanny. Also, Martian Successor Nadesco is secretly Som's favorite show.
Everyone's yelling right now. Yeah.
Danny's yell sounded like a bomb falling for a second. Did anyone get that?
Hey.
Okay, well, there we go. That's my wrestling.
Wait, are we doing a
intro
what is this?
stumbled
What
on.
is this? Ladder match or what are we doing? We doing a ladder match?
No, dude, this is a free for all, man.
Royal Rumble. Me and Danny
Yeah,
gonna
it's a battle.
Me and Danny gonna form an alliance to knock you guys out first.
What do you call that? A cage match. It's a rage in the cage.
I don't know. Danny would know because I haven't watched wrestling in like.
Oh, I'm like so far
so-
behind
yeah, I've
on
been watching,
wrestling,
like,
so
every-
I don't even. All I know
Wrestling's dumb.
is that Shinsuke Nakamura finally won a title. He's the United States champion, and SummerSlam is almost upon us. So that's pretty much all I know.
And Asuka.
Well, save it for the wrestling podcast.
Yeah, save it for the Asuka is best WWE diva. WWE diva. Asuka,
WW Diva.
the Empress of Tomorrow.
Well, that's a badass name right
That's
there.
her.
Holy
That's
shit.
like her thing. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's
The
her
Empress
thing.
of Tomorrow. Yeah.
It kind of sounds like the magic card Kyoki Sanity's Eclipse.
You should-
Now that's a fucking badass name right there.
You should watch her kick people's asses on YouTube. It's awesome.
All right. Well,
Thank you.
No, you're awesome, Som.
Yeah.
so this episode is a Som-centric appreciation. We're gonna do some listener questions, some mini games.
The last of the original host to get an appreciation
No,
episode.
no.
Yep. And no other hosts will ever get one.
I'm not the last of it. We did. Okay.
Last of the original hosts to
That-
get an
there's
appreciation episode.
More original hosts. Okay. That's fine.
No. Som is the last of the original
Som, much
hosts
like Tom Cruise,
to get
you
an
are the last
appreciation
samurai.
I'm
episode.
the last samurai. But like you know what? We all had kind of a rough weekend, and we were racking our brains of what to talk about today. And Danny said, "Let's do a sound appreciation episode because Quokka and Mac had one." So, and Danny had her intro episode, so it was kind of like, okay, I don't want to do this, but I don't want to think of anything. So, I asked people.
Yeah, it's our cop out.
Yeah.
He's trying to sound modest.
She
He
demanded.
demanded we do this.
I did not demand it.
She demanded. Edit that.
I did. I didn't demand it. This was all Danny's idea.
Just use Som as like the royal Som every time.
yeah.
You have to use the the full pronoun. Wait, is that pronoun? Proper name? Whatever.
Name.
Just name.
Name.
Yeah, the full name.
Okay. Anyway.
Som says he
The
didn't
royal
want this.
Som.
Som says that Som doesn't want this. Som demanded that Som get this.
I'm just gonna leave all of that in. Can I just leave all of it?
Words are hard.
We're just gonna leave. Yeah, just use my name every time. Don't even use any. No, don't do that because I'll get annoyed at my own name. But look. I'm gonna do the news real quick, and then we'll get into.
Oh, what's your waifu and husbando? You
Touching
better
my-
think about that while you're doing the news.
No, I wrote it down already.
Oh,
I wrote it
never
yesterday.
mind.
Yeah.
I didn't scroll. You didn't write it yesterday. I checked it today.
Som
No,
knows
I
how
wrote
to
it.
prepare
All right.
Som's
Let's argue about the show sheet.
episode.
Yeah, let's argue about the sushi. No, let's get into the news. That sounds really weird, me doing it when I'm doing the news, because Nick did the...
News.
Yeah.
There you
now
No,
to
wait, no.
Som with
I gotta
the
flip it around because me and Som are
news.
trading places.
Okay, Nick, you do it.
And Som
Okay,
with
you
the
do
news.
Outro. Look, new Ghost in the Shell anime will have 2 seasons. Production IG, USA President Maki Terashima Furuta revealed during an interview with the Nuke the Fridge gaming YouTube channel at Comic-Con International San Diego that the new anime is based on Masamune Shiro's Ghost in the Shell manga. Will have two 12-episode seasons. So is this based on like the original? It's just like a remake of the original, or what? What is this? That's kind of sick.
I heard it was
Is this like
something
season
like
10?
Arise. I didn't look too deeply into it.
It says based on Masamune Shiro's Ghost in the Shell manga, which is the original.
Yeah, so it should have similar source. The thing is, like, they can do so many other stories. Like the TV show, well, the original TV show didn't cover the whole manga, didn't cover the whole source material. So,
What that? Because
presumably they're going to do other stories.
Standalone was like a sequel to the movie, and then there was Innocence, and then it was I don't fucking know.
Yeah, and then there's Arise, and there's a whole bunch of stuff.
Arise was
So-
like in between.
Alternate whatever
AAA,
whatever that was. There's like 3 seasons of AAA,
yeah.
weren't there?
They were they were like 45-minute things. I don't fucking know. I didn't watch them because it looked weird.
Oh.
It looked super weird.
What
It's too
Arise
much.
did?
I want to watch it all, but it's too much.
Oh,
Arise kind of had that moe look to it.
Yeah,
Is that just
yeah.
me?
That's a good way to say it.
looked
Actually,
like Joanne had a hand in that.
Can we get super deformed
Yeah,
Ghost in the Shell?
I throw my
Just
hat
put
in that.
JC staff on it so it looks like
Throw
shit.
my hat in that. Throw my name in that hat.
No. Look, this is what we gotta do. We gotta get JC staff to animate it because all their shows are not very good, not very well animated, but somehow they're still good. So
For sure. Your Name director Makoto Shinkai teases new film for next year. There you go. Teased on his Twitter account on Thursday that he is working on a new feature film for next year.
And Comics Wave put out a movie, a Chinese movie,
What's Comics Wave?
the studio that Shinkai made.
What's the movie called?
Youth of something.
Oh, well, we'll have to review it.
It's on Netflix.
Youth of something.
It's an anthology movie that's Chinese.
So it's on your Netflix.
It's on Netflix worldwide, I think.
Someone confirm. Okay, anyway, because, we're not in, Europe like you are, Quokka. Okay, so... Jeez.
Netflix here has 2 versions.
and apparently he hasn't Shinkai hasn't actually written anything about the movie yet.
Yeah,
He's just kind of accumulating like books and stuff.
He's like getting
eventually
started.
going to
Yeah,
do it.
he's like getting started on the snowball and getting that. So
He's gonna let it just come to him,
he's gonna
And
let
even
it
newer
drink in a
news.
Dream.
Android P has now come out as Android 9, officially. No longer beta.
Is that one of the fighters in Dragon Ball?
Nice, dude.
Flavors of Youth, that's the name of the movie.
Okay, we'll have to watch it and review it. Next, we got My Anime List. Fix some more stuff. I don't really. I mean, like you should have just had it all
We
fixed.
didn't-
You should have just
Yeah.
left it the way it was. Actually, how about that?
No, they had like a security vulnerability in the European law. All the websites had to change their
I
shit.
mean, I
so.
guess it's just annoying. Like,
But Mal did a bad job of it.
like yeah, like there's. I mean, many websites have gone through that. I just feel like
Oh, and it looks like the forums will be back at the time of once this episode comes out. So
the forums. Okay,
But did they
Not
update
that I've
their
ever used the
privacy
Mal
policy?
forums.
privet.
I don't know. Oh, yeah,
provocateur prophecy.
because every website had to do that.
Okay, I got 2 more pieces, and then we're hype. Okay, Evo just happened this past weekend. For those of you who don't know, but you probably do know, because if you subscribe to Anime Summit Extra, you would fucking know that I play fighting games, and I like to Yuken people all the time. Excuse me. But anyway, they revealed Cooler for Dragon Ball Fighters. They revealed Base Form Vegeta and Base Form Goku as the new DLC, but then for Evo they teased Cooler, which is kind of cool.
When are they adding refrigerator?
I think they hilarious. I think they thought, it's like, okay, well, we added movie Broly, and he's not canon, so let's just add other non-canon movie characters. Who cares? Which, like, honestly, yeah, who cares? Because that means that maybe in the future we'll get Gogeta and Janemba. So that's fucking hype as shit. Negan also was a character that was going to be revealed for Tekken 7. So the list of characters that are not Namco characters are Geese Howard from King of Fighters and Fatal Fury, Akuma from Street Fighter, you got Noctis from Final Fantasy in there, and now we have Negan from The Walking Dead in Tekken 7, so that's going to be hype. And the fucking hot guy, I forgot his fucking name, the guy who plays Negan voices him, so it's amazing. And then,
dude, what is Negan's bat called again?
Lucille.
He's like, my favorite quote from the comic was like, he's like, oh, you're going to treat Lucille like a lady, right? You're going to fuck her pussy like a lady, right?
Yeah.
He's talking about his bat.
Yeah.
It was something to that effect. Not the exact quote.
But yeah.
In the comic, Negan said fuck every other word.
Yeah, Lucille's like this
funny.
weird entity that takes the form of his bat. I don't fucking know. But like, yeah. Then G and Sagat for Street Fighter V were revealed to be released at the same time today. And I actually got to play against G and Sagat earlier with Aquanips, who is just terrible. I beat his ass 15 times up and down the hallway today.
Sam has never lost to Aquanips.
Actually, I did.
Let this be known.
I did lose earlier.
Nope. Sam, you're on the podcast.
Okay, retired champion.
Nobody can disprove you.
Retired champion. You ever just win like 2 matches of Magic with at a friend's house and just leave? Retired champion.
Yeah, dude, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Street rules.
Yeah, fucking G and Sagat. Sagat, we all know who he is, Muay Thai Emperor, and G, who wants to become the president of the world through social media. And he looks like fucking Uncle Sam. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, with his tall ass hat.
Then the one thing I wanted to talk about Evo is that Street Fighter V was no longer the game that had the most competitors. It was actually Dragon Ball FighterZ that had a huge lead of entrants over Street Fighter V.
Wow.
Which is great, because that means it brings anime fighters to the forefront, and fuck Street Fighter V, because the game's fucking weird. Last piece of news, probably the greatest piece of news, is that Rumiko Takahashi has been inducted into the Eisner Hall of Fame after being nominated 3 times before. Rumiko Takahashi, the creator of Inuyasha, Ranma and a Half, Mice and Ikoku, and some other stuff. She's fucking great. Fucking great.
What is the Eisner Award? Let us find out.
Eisner Award.
Prizes given for creative achievement in American comic books, sometimes referred to the comic industry's equivalent of the Oscar Awards. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
I was so excited when I heard this news. I was just like, yes, finally.
Hell yes.
First awarded in 1988.
Yeah. Actually, it's crazy. There's never been a comic that has won more than 4 times. Or 3 times or best continuing series until Saga came out. It won 2013, 2014, 2015, 2017. If you've never read that comic, you should read it. Anyway, see it for the comic podcast, Sam, dummy. Okay, anyway.
Yes, Sam.
Rumiko Takahashi, though. She's fucking awesome.
Congratulations, Miss Takahashi.
Yay!
Hold on, let me get my sound effect on this one.
Yeah, get us. Why aren't you ready with the sound effects? There you go.
I got another one. I got another one.
Okay.
That's the girl from Higurashi. Dude,
God.
the picture is the best part of it. Anime soundboard, shout out.
But that's it for the news. If you want to hear more anime news, we also do stuff on Twitter and Instagram. You should follow at Anime Summit, and Instagram is at Anime Summit Podcast. And you should subscribe, youtube.com/Anime Summit, or is it animesummit.youtube. How does that go again?
YouTube.
Which way is that?
youtube.animesummit.net.
youtube.animesummit.net and youtube.animesummitextra.net. Go to those and sub.
That's not. It's
we come on
asex.animesummit.net.
Asex.
Or
sex.
extra.
When you have a sex. I'm going to tell you when you had a sec one more time. A sex. When you have a sex.
Well, if you only do it one time, then it's sec.
Oh, yeah, sec. You never had a sec? My grandma yelling. No, freaking. But you know what? You should sub to we put out episodes every Thursday, but not everyone likes to use podcast apps or whatever. So like we throw them on YouTube. Everyone's got YouTube on their phone. When you buy an Android phone, it comes with YouTube. If it doesn't, then you probably bought it off some dude.
Well, we're up on. Aren't we up on like Spotify or SoundCloud?
We're now on
One or the other?
Spotify.
There we go.
Yep, we're not on SoundCloud yet because I don't think because I've asked people, and they've kind of just like been like, eh.
The problem
I
is
don't really
that
care about
SoundCloud, you can only have so much time worth for free on there.
Yeah.
And so for somebody making music, it's really easy because you can do like 100 tracks in the amount of free time. But for a podcast, it's like 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we on Stitcher?
Stitcher
what's
Radio?
Stitcher?
Do people still use that? Is that still a thing?
I have no idea. Probably.
Hey,
I'll tell
you
you
can find
what,
us on
next step is
MySpace
iHeartRadio.
Music.
MySpace Music. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever
Find us on GeoCities.
GeoCities. Oh man. Okay, so since it's my appreciation episode, I picked the waifu and his bando. This is why I need to make a 3x3 or an anime bingo.
No,
of
never
waifus.
do that. Never
Wow.
validate Nick.
Okay. And you make fun of me for talking
Because
about that.
3x3s are fucking dumb. They're weird. I don't know why they do them.
No, they're great. You make it and you make a poster and you hang it in your room and you shove it in people's fucking face when they walk in your room.
Especially girls
Bitch, this is me.
that you have convinced to come over.
Well, that's step one. I got to get there. No.
Even with the roofies, she'll nope out.
Some.
If I make one, I feel like it would change. Dude, my waifu top 10 has changed so much in the past however many years I've been in this
Some.
podcast.
Who do you want to fuck right now?
Right now, it's Toru from Dragon Maid because she's been my phone.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say a lolly. That'd be funny.
No, God. Toru is probably
How
like,
would you do that? Do you even know if dragons have vaginas?
I mean...
That sounds like a light novel title. Do you
Yeah.
even know if
Do you
dragons have
know?
vagina?
That is totally a light novel.
Yeah.
Someone Google it. Because if not, we're going to write it. We're going to write it right now.
Well, dragons have been known to fuck cars, so they at least have penises. So
That's
she at least
true.
has a penis.
That's true.
How do lizards fuck?
I think they just
Don't
do
they
it like
just
we
like
do it.
don't they just bask in the sunlight? Somehow.
I
The
think they
sperm
just-
like sweats out of their body.
No, I think they just do it like we do it. They just mount them. They mount a bitch. And they're just like, ugh! Anyway,
They make the beast with 2 backs.
I had to put my husbando as Sesshomaru because me and Danny share Sesshomaru. And plus Rumiko Takahashi and Eisner Hall of Fame. Sesshomaru, I want him to
He's
I
so
want him
hot.
to just dominate me.
Aside from Howl from Howl's Moving Castle, Shomer is the most sexiest fictional character I've ever seen
Put it on your
in my
3x3.
entire life.
What about all the JoJos? They're stylish. Josuke?
Jotaro's
Come on.
the most stylish.
Dude, Jotaro, though. Come on.
Jotaro's
He's silent. He
he's
doesn't talk.
He's Jojo husbando. He's Jojo Top Boy.
Especially when he has a giant collar.
It's like that picture of the collar
That
where it goes
avatar.
like all the way up. Like,
Yeah, it's above his head.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
funny.
oh my god. Okay, anyway. Main topic. Song appreciation. What do you guys want to talk about? I don't really have I could tell you the story about how I was born in 1990 if you want.
Please do.
Okay, I was born in 1990.
What happened next?
Please don't. What happened next?
What happened next? I don't fucking know. I grew up and then became a fucking depressed, sad adult doing this podcast with you fucking bullshitters. I don't fucking
Nice.
know. Like,
Nice, dude. The story of everyone's life. Except some people don't have a podcast.
oh, that's true. Not everyone has a podcast.
So we're winning.
Smokey doesn't have one, so I know like I'm ahead of him,
Well, as far as you know.
dude.
How do you know Smokey's not like Joe Rogan in secret?
Why you gotta, dude? Don't put that shit in my head. Now I'm gonna be paranoid. I gotta download some weird fucking cat app that's probably not available.
Smokey like whispers in your ear.
He's
Oh,
like,
find that
your
quote.
podcast is trash. It's like, what? You're a fucking cat. You're a cat face. Get out of my face. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll start the conversation off with this. This past weekend, I was on Twitter, like I normally am.
The
The Twatas. And I was talking to my girl, Chu Bam Pow. And she had posted this thing. I forgot what she said exactly, but she had posted a random GIF from this anime. And the GIF was this fucking it was this fucking panda bear on like a train or a bus or a light, like a light rail bus, and he's just a panda bear. And it's like, what the fuck is this anime with this panda bear sitting between two normal looking people? And he's got like a little purse, like a little handbag, or she does, I don't know. And I'm like, okay, like, I don't care what your tweet said, just what the fuck is this anime? And she said it's called Polar Bear Cafe, and she posted a picture of like the poster or key visual, and automatically judging by the cover, hint hint, that was our last episode. There's a fucking polar bear, a penguin, and a fucking panda, and the polar bear's got an apron holding a little tray of tea, an iced tea. So basically, this anime is 10 out of 10. I don't even have to watch it. It's the fucking greatest thing I've ever seen.
There you go. Put it on your
Animal
3x3.
slavery is 10 out of 10 to you?
No, they own the cafe. It's a polar bear cafe. They own the cafe.
It's indentured servitude. At
Yeah,
best,
just like owl cafes in Japan. The owls own the cafe, huh?
Look, I'm not a misogynist. I'm just telling you what I see. And what I see is... what I see is a polar bear and a panda bear and a penguin face Johnson, and they own it. They run this shit. I'm gonna watch it. It's on Crunchyroll. She said it was on Crunchyroll, and thanks to my Anime Summit listeners, I have Crunchyroll. So, fuck that. That's probably gonna be 100 times better than Kumamiko. Jesus.
I liked Kumamiko.
But that had
Yeah, you
bear
would.
rape.
Yeah.
Dude, the mind fuck.
Don't touch
Did you
me.
see the picture? I posted the picture of the Lisa Simpson pouring coffee. And it's just like mind break, me. Pouring coffee into my cup.
Yeah.
That's me.
Nick,
Yeah.
you
But
need
this
to
isn't
stop
about me. This is
speaking
about
in
Som.
memes to
Som,
everybody.
if you were a Lisa Simpson meme, what would be in that coffee cup?
Oh, God.
Dude, that's a great question.
I don't know.
Trick
Probably
it's Bareface Johnson's, obviously.
Bareface Johnson's, but at the end, the main girl minds break because... And no one learns anything because it's a terrible anime. I don't know. Fuck that show. Just make me remember bad things.
I love it.
Bad things. Bad.
I don't know.
bad
If you guys
things.
don't have anything to ask me or talk to me about, then I could go on to listener questions. Or I was going to go over my favorite Anime Summit stuff.
Yeah, do
Okay.
that.
Anime Summit, what?
My favorite Anime Summit stuff.
Oh my god, dude. My fucking internet is shit. Sorry,
no.
can you repeat that?
No, I was just going to go over my favorite Anime Summit stuff.
You're purposely cutting off, right?
No.
No.
Say the very last word of that sentence.
Stuff.
Okay. Because every single fucking time it cut off the last word and it's fucking driving me crazy. Holy shit.
Okay. Let's just...
I need to fucking call Comcast and kill them. I don't know. That will help my internet.
Should I leave that in?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it.
I don't fucking
I'm
care.
gonna. You know what? No, I am gonna leave it in because Comcast is shit, and they screwed my mom's internet over, like, for years.
Yeah, dude.
Years.
Fuck every big corporation. They can die in a fire.
We can't wait till we get Google
Wow.
Fiber.
Whoa.
Anyway,
And fuck every other politician. Half of them.
half
Whatever.
of them.
Like Thanos, you know.
Thanos. Yeah.
That's a new movie.
I was going to talk about my favorite Anime Summit stuff because I wrote it down here in the show sheet.
Okay, that time I heard the word stuff.
Okay.
There we go.
Favorite Anime Summit inside joke. My favorite ones are the ones that started randomly out of nowhere, and that normally happens when me and Nick just say some random bullshit. And one of my favorite ones is the one time, probably a couple months ago, there was an episode where I was like, okay, but Danny, what is your favorite so-and-so, and why do you hate Cheetos? And that was the first time I'd ever said it, and she just, got offended. She was like, I never said that, and she... So now, ever since then, we've just been telling everyone that she doesn't like him, and now she's, fully embraced.
Yeah, I fully embraced the whole Cheeto rant and everything like that.
Which is-
so made memes about
Danny,
it.
of all
Which is
Cheetos, which Cheeto is your least favorite?
Yeah, what do you hate the most?
Which Cheeto
Wait,
deserves to
this
be marginalized?
isn't supposed to be about me. This is supposed
Answer
to be about
the
Som,
question.
not me. What?
Sam wants to
This
know.
supposed
This
to
is
be about
important to
you.
Sam.
People can find out once we do appreciation episode of me. How about that?
In
We
3
already
years?
do that?
Trick question. It's all of them.
Yeah, there you go. It's all of them, all the Cheetos. Although I finally have tried Flamin' Hot Funyuns.
Yeah, those are Flamin' Hot
And
Funyuns are pretty good.
Yeah, they were pretty good. So, except when for me, don't eat them when you're high, because like the enhancement of the spiciness, just like I couldn't eat anymore. I had to like drink like high on weed. The marijuana.
Oh, shut up! You knew the answer to that.
You're supposed to say happiness, Danny.
It could have been on coke.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
No, I would never. I would never.
We should blur out. We should blur out the word weed and put in like a fucking nampasu or something. Put in like anime sound effect.
Do it. Go ahead.
Editors,
I can't
get
do
on
it now.
Favorite?
Yeah, Sam. Jeez.
Favorite Anime Summit episode? I don't really have one favorite. My favorite Anime Summit episodes, though, are the ones where we either talk about like music or talk about like certain aspects of watching like anime. Like, okay, like obviously I like the favorite OSTs, favorite OPs, all that shit. I like those. I like the Heroes and Villains was a fun one. And
yeah, that one was a fun one.
I really liked doing
hentai
ones where the discussions are just like normal discussions and they're not about particular shows. You know what I mean? I like those. Those are my favorite ones. And I really liked the anime that deserves sequels and reboots.
Oh yeah, you and I
the
just
first time
did
or
that
the second
one.
time?
Wait, we did it twice?
Yeah.
The latest one we did, the one that came out 5 months ago. It doesn't matter.
It was just me. It was just me and Som. We did that one together
Yeah.
because Nick couldn't do it because he was out like.
And I liked
masturbating.
The unpopular opinions one with BCG was really good. I like doing those. Those are fun. And Anime Mount Rushmore was really fun. I like doing those because like talking about one show is fun too, and trying to like dissect it and stuff is really fun. Like that was fun. Like,
dude, that episode was so freaking epic.
Which episode? I keep cutting out. I can't fucking hear anything.
The ReZero episode.
ReZero.
Oh yeah, where Matt got mad. That was funny.
Where all of you got mad and like that was like so fucking crazy. I was like, what the fuck happened? Mind you, I was just a listener back then when you guys did that episode.
I don't even think ReZero was that bad. I just hated Darling in the Franxx more because people thought it was a good show. I knew it was never a good show.
Here we go.
People thought ReZero was a good show.
There were a ton.
No, actually, no, because ReZero didn't get good until like halfway through.
There were a ton of people
from
who
the
thought
start,
that show was good, dude.
From the start, everybody was like, "Oh my god, Darling in the Franxx,
AKA
it's the next Ava."
AKA the White Shorts community. Like they think.
Well, it was beautiful.
Huh?
Darling in the Franxx was like early on. It was solid.
No, it was never good. It was never good.
Here we go.
We'll save it for another day.
You were never good, Nick.
I don't want to derail.
We should do a Darling in the Franxx vs. ReZero podcast, which is worse.
Oh God, no!
Just make everybody mad. Anyway, and my favorite Anime Summit moment. There's a couple. Where Mac flew over with his like flight perks to fix me and Nick's cars. When Coca and Mac were here. When the listeners for my birthday bought me a Crunchyroll account. That was super sick. And you know what? You know what I would say the best moments are though is the people I met on Twitter, because like I'm friends with like Maname Matt and BCG and Chu, like being friends with all them, and they have all these subs and listeners too, and it's really cool that they follow me and they follow Anime Summit. Like that stuff is cool to me. Like I've had fucking awesome people like and Kendamu. Like I love Kendamu. She's super sick.
Your cousin too. Your cousin was
that okay. That's one of my favorite eps too. My cousin Mario. He doesn't have a name. It's just My Cousin Mario. That's his name.
My Cousin Mario.
That's his name.
Like my cousin Vinny.
My cousin Vinny.
Yeah.
People made fun of me so much for saying that all the time. Back in high school, they were like, "You don't have to say My Cousin Mario every time." And I'm like, sorry, I just say that because he's my cousin, whatever. And then people started making jokes like, anyone who's a friend of me is a friend of my cousin Mario. So now everybody just calls him my cousin Mario. All my friends just call him that. All of my
stuck.
all of my con friends.
At least he doesn't get offended
No,
by
he
it.
loves it. He's like, he thinks it's hilarious. But yeah, all of my con friends, like my anime friends that Mario didn't know, now they know each other, and they always just call him, oh, dude, is my cousin Mario gonna be there or no? Like, it's like, dude, Simon, you going to Gen Con? Is my cousin Mario gonna be there? Yes. Actually, no, he didn't go to Gen Con. He doesn't really go to cons that much anymore, unless they're Final Fantasy 14 cons.
Why don't you ask him yourself? He's your cousin.
There you go. Yeah. Stop making me do stuff. Anyway, those are my favorite anime. My favorite Anime Summit host, me, obviously. Okay, don't be stupid. My favorite Anime Summit staff member, Smokey. Because Aquanet.
Oh, I finally found what Smokey whispered in your ear.
Gross. What is it?
Hold on, give me a minute. I gotta pull it up. All right, so Smokey, Sam, you're trying to fall asleep, trying to watch some anime on Crunchyroll/basement, and Smokey just comes up to you, and he's like, he whispers up, and he's like, dimethyltryptamine, THC is converted to 11-hydroxy metabolite, which is 5 times more psychoactive. Because he's Joe Rogan, dude.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Aquanips, pull that up.
God.
Pull up that video of the chimp. Fuck.
Dude, get out of here. No, like, I mean, whatever. You know, those are some of my favorite Anime Summit. Anime Summit is Anime Summit, obviously. There you go. Done. Dunyons. That's, I've been doing this for 3 years. It's fucking, those are my favorite things. So far. In the future, when we have more stuff, that'll probably change. But anyway. I can...
Wait, are you answering listener questions right now?
No, I was just talking about my favorite Anime Summit stuff. I can't answer listener. What should I do? Or do you want to talk about something else?
Oh, I thought you were already there.
You
so
want to
never
break
mind.
something down about me? You can break it down.
Well,
Why Nadesco
up
is
to
my
you.
favorite anime? I don't know.
Take a shot.
yeah, Sam. Why are you not honest with yourself? Why don't you just admit that Nadesco is your favorite anime, and that you secretly wish that every anime was a proxy battle show?
I bring it up now because I know it's going to be brought up. So let's get this out of the way now. I don't fucking know. I don't have an answer for you because I enjoy them differently. I enjoy Nadesco and Evangelion differently. I don't know if I like one more than the other. If I had to choose, though, it'd probably be Evangelion.
No, because I could always hear the reverence in your voice when you're like, Martian successor, Nadesco. And you just nutted after you said that.
Because
Did you ever watch
that's your
Gundam
number
Build
one.
Fighters?
Yes,
Yeah, Sam watched everything that's a proxy battle. Sam has seen.
pretty much. Except
Pretty
for
much.
Bakugan and Battle Brawlers. This thing is stupid. I have some Bakugan. You want to play? Just the little rolly thing is you roll them on the card and then they open.
Oh my gosh, I remember.
Yeah,
this.
I have no idea what that is, but I will fucking destroy you.
I will murder you.
I will murder you.
Yeah, no, I bought some at a thrift store or an antique store for like $2. It was like a box full of them, and they came with all the cards. They have little magnets in them, so you roll them, and then the magnet pulls it apart, and it opens up and becomes like a little fucking metal Pokemon Zoid fucking thing. Dude, Zoids! Zoids is a great proxy battle show. Big robot.
So you like Zoids more than Ava now, too. Just admit it.
Hey, Sam, how about we start answering listener questions?
Okay, well, when you say it like that, it sounds stupid.
All robotic like.
Yeah, I can, and then maybe we can...
Try to bounce around. Let's try to get
Yeah. We can
answered
light
at
up
least
later.
once.
Then after this, we can light up a doobie and watch porn. No problem.
So we should be asking questions of
word.
Sam. Sam should not be asking himself any questions.
herself.
Sam should not be asking Sam self any questions.
Sam self. I was gonna say.
Go ahead. Yeah, you ask him.
What's weird is when I think about this in my head, I always get it right.
That's why you don't think, Quokka.
And
Here's
then when
the thing.
I'm trying to speak out loud, it fucks up.
Here's the thing, and I'm just going to say this real quick, okay? Because I've had a couple of my trans friends bring it up to me already, okay? I'm just going to say it right now. Every trans person is different, and we all have different experiences. I give all of my friends a lot of leeway because I've been a man for 27 years. So it's like we don't, and even then we don't get mad. Like if you like, despite what the media will tell you, we don't get like offended or mad. I think
if they do, they're not really your friend.
Yeah, right. So like,
Also, we can't like you still try to dress, feminine, right?
yes,
So like we don't see you right now, so we're not visualizing it. If stand right in front of you, you can.
yeah. So all you're hearing is man voice. But like,
Yeah.
these guys are my friends. Okay, I love them, and for the 3 years and the 3 years that Coca's known me, and Mac and Coca have known me, and the 3 years that Danny's known me, most of that, like 80% of that has been as a dude. So, like I think a lot of people think like, oh, doesn't that bother you? And it's like, I had one of my trans friends ask me, doesn't that bother you? And I said, it does a little bit, but like they're my friends. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get mad about that stuff.
We're not trying.
I get
to
mad.
Fuck with you.
Oh yeah, no, not at all.
Dude, that just means we're OG, Sam.
Yeah, it just means
we remember you from way back. We're your
G-Unit.
childhood friends.
Yeah. it just means that I try to correct them as subtly and quickly as possible. I don't care if I don't need an explanation. You know what I mean? I only get mad when it's like I'm right in front of you visibly with my fucking tits out and everything, and people are like, "Have a nice day, sir." And I got my lipstick on, and my my shoes on and shit, and my red dress that I got from.
Wait, are you saying
store,
only
$5.
women can wear lipstick, Sam?
Yes, Sam.
That's
don't be
true.
ableist.
That's true. Sorry.
Sounds like you're subscribing
Just kidding.
to outdated gender roles there.
Shout out to James
See,
Charles.
the correct way to address every person is thank you,
James
sir
Charles,
and or
Manny
ma'am.
MUA, Jeffree Star.
I'm not big on James Charles, but I love Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star is cool
like
because
a hot masculine guy now.
that's Chris Crocker.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, no, Jeffree Star is like pronoun indifferent, so like you could say whatever about them.
Yeah, he doesn't really care. He refers to himself. He's like, I'm an alien.
Yeah.
If you watch, cause Shane Dawson right now has, The Secret Life of Jeffree Star, and he says that, and Shane asked him about it. He's like, wait, so I'm kind of confused. Like, do you care? Do you have any like personal preference on like the type of pronoun? Do you prefer or anything like that? He's like, no, everyone just says whatever, he, she, them. Like,
Yeah, there
I'm an
are people who
alien,
don't care.
so.
I only care because it's like I don't know, it's a weird experience, but I can talk to you guys about it after we're done recording. But
So, Sam, do you get turned on by your own body?
Yes.
In the mirror.
no,
Was
fuck
that
no.
your goal?
Nice.
No.
Was that you could become so hot of a woman that you would turn yourself on?
I mean, I got to shed about 50 million pounds first.
Oh, I thought you were saying like I have a shed out back with a woman in it.
Myself
No.
fuck shack.
No, but yeah, no, but no, I don't get mad about that stuff. Anyway, at most I get slightly irritated, but it doesn't bother me too much. Especially when it's my friends, it barely bothers me. But anyway, go ahead, ask away. Sorry, I didn't mean to like derail into LGBT gay people stuff.
All
Real,
let's
yeah.
skip a few
real
here.
world
Sorry,
problems.
what are you gay?
Aqua
Shut up.
asks, "What's your favorite Pokemon and why is it Blastoise?"
If you like Blastoise, you're probably a cop. Sorry.
You're a cop.
Blue lives matter.
It's Charizard.
The thin blue line.
It's Charizard, 100%. No, my favorite Pokemon is Darkrai. It's Darkrai.
The fuck is a Darkrai?
What's that?
If I had to pick a non-legendary Pokemon though, it would be,
Isn't there one that looks like an ice cream cone?
yeah, Vanillish.
Oh my god, dude, that's mine. That's my favorite right there.
Ice cream cone. It was black and white. That was Generation 5, Generation 5.
I need that in my life.
You know what? Probably freaking. I actually don't know. That's a good question. Oh,
What about which Eevee is your favorite?
Umbreon.
Eevee is my favorite Eevee.
Eevee is my favorite Eevee.
Unlimited potential.
Dude, that's the galaxy brain right there, Eevee.
Yeah,
Eevee himself.
yeah. Okay, what else? Keep going.
Mac asks, what would you rather happen? A non-machi abuse version of Kumimiko or the ability to make Nick shit on command?
No, not shit. Shart.
Shart.
There's a
whatever.
difference.
So
Danny.
you
It's the same
technicality.
thing.
No, it is different because if you shit, then you're just shitting. But if you shart, you hear the fart sound with it.
No, it's wet. It's just like it's like a shotgun,
Oh,
right?
it's like diarrhea.
Well, it's like
No.
a single shotgun blast of poop.
Yeah,
But you're not actually pooping.
Normally small,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
everybody's aware
you just
of it.
Look,
blasted
that's a really
a
hard
hole in your undies.
That's a really hard this or that. That's probably the hardest this or that question that's ever been asked of me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Every time you disagree with me on the podcast, you're like, shart. And I'm just like, oh!
Wait, can I answer something really quick? Speaking of poop.
Go.
Yeah, the question about Kumamiko.
No, okay. It would be make Nick shart on command because that'd be hilarious. But it reminds me of a time when we did an episode a long time ago. This is one of my favorite Anime Summit moments. And I really had to go to the bathroom. And I said, guys, we need to stop. I need to go to the bathroom. But instead of cutting it out, Kolka left me in saying that, and then he just put
Oh, I
Yeah.
remember that. I actually do remember that episode.
And I didn't listen to it until like a couple months later. So I was like, "Oh fuck, like nice job, you dick." But like then we
That's
just
some quality editing.
Yeah,
right
then we
there.
all just
You have
started-
all the power.
then we just started talking again. It was hilarious. Anyway, sorry, go ahead. More questions. What do you got?
Kai asks, if you could fund a season of an anime, who would you give the money to, and what would you make them make?
I'd give it to Studio Bones, and I would have him make a Smash Brothers anime.
I just nutted.
I've seen a Mario
It'd be
Brothers
so
anime
good.
movie. It can be done. You can draw him just the same, and have it be anime. Like I've seen
And
it.
Nintendo
Super
would have to
Mario
sign off on it
anime
and
was
not
really
be dicks
terrible,
about
though.
It was terrible, but like it was cool.
it. What about the Legend of Zelda anime? That's like, excuse me.
Well, I'm talking about like an actual
princess.
anime. Those are the American cartoons, but like
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I want both actually.
I want
Shit.
both. Okay, what else you got?
How do you? Becker asks, how do you like your eggs fertilized? Wait, how do you like your eggs, fried or fertilized?
Way to ruin the
That's-
joke, Nick.
What is that supposed
How do
to
you
Yeah,
like them
right?
fertilized, Sam? Just answer the question.
That's fucking weird. I scrambled. I don't fucking know. What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. That's gross. I like eggs that come from a chicken coop, and I like them scrambled. And I like to have
Okay.
sex. I don't know. Just
Scrambled.
fucking, I don't
What
know,
the
move
fuck
on.
is wrong with you?
Dr.
know.
Block. He has a million questions. Which one? Let's pick one here. Most underserved genre.
What does underserved mean?
That there's just
Like,
not
enough
enough.
stuff. Like, oh, there's not enough mecha anime, for example.
Yeah, I would
but
say
that's not
mecha
true.
anime. I would say
Well, I was making that up. You don't have to pick that.
mecha anime or Big Robot because
No, Sam, your answer is proxy battles. It's always proxy
there's enough
battles.
proxy battles to go around.
There's never enough for Sam.
They're still making Buddy Fight in Yu-Gi-Oh and in Vanguard. No, I think Big Robot anime there should be. It's just because people don't know how to do them anymore. You know, I don't know.
Oh, it's like expensive to animate it. Well, kind of.
Yeah,
God damn, dude. That reminds me of Giant Robo. Holy shit. Well, that's an OVA, but that's not.
we should. Yeah,
Oh my
we should
God.
review that though. Giant Robo's sick.
Yeah,
Giant
that's
Robo's
another
sick.
topic, though. Holy shit.
All right, what else you got?
Hexadecatrianoic asks, why are you such a sexy motherfucker? And
I'm
I
not.
have to comment first. Som didn't fuck Nick's mom. That's a rumor. That isn't true.
God, dude.
Allegedly.
The answer to that question is I'm not. I don't think so anyway. Trisha seems to think so, which is fucking weird. But and her other girlfriend thinks I am. But anyway, that's a whole nother.
All right. Tonto asks, best place you've traveled to?
Tonto. Listen.
Or Tonto or Tonto, I don't know.
Costco.
I've never.
Pronounce it.
Well, I assume it's Tonto because he's also Hispanic. Yeah, Costco because I've never been out of the country.
Have you been out of the city?
Costco.
Well,
Out of the city.
I guess I
Did
guess
you-
the best place I've
You
traveled
work
to.
in another city, so.
I mean, I went to Indiana a couple years ago.
Oh God, that's not a good place.
Well, it was Illinois, It was the border of Illinois and Indiana,
Whoa.
and we were in like this weird small ass city, and they had a place called Steak and Shake. And
There's one of those in the Mall of America.
no, that's Shake Shack.
Oh, whatever. Okay, never mind.
But Steak and
Close
Shake,
enough.
I probably spent like not even $20. I spent not even like $17, and me and Trisha had a hamburger with fries, pancakes, 2 drinks, and like
Holy shit.
it's like IHOP but really cheap, but actual legit food. Like I don't know, it was really good. I'm fat. Anyway, go ahead.
Ooh, Kai asked most disappointing anime. Not counting Kumiko. You already mentioned that one.
Well, I don't want to say Kumiko or Tender Tenge because I've said that a million times. So other than those two, Boogie Pop Phantom.
Ooh, good one. Because apparently, the source material is pretty good for that, right?
The source material is supposed to be super awesome, but the way the anime did was they started animating shit in the middle and all over
You
the place.
made me watch it.
And I didn't realize that when I was younger when I watched it. I just thought it was fucking cool because there's this fucking cool looking character fucking killing everybody. And then I made Nick watch it and I rewatched some of it and I was like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck are you people doing?
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid. And then Nick's in the corner yelling. And I'm
Well, I was
just
trying to eat the whole time, and there's vomiting.
eating cockroaches.
Every show with vomit is automatically 3 out of 10.
Episode 2, there's some homeboy eating cockroaches. And it's like, it's like
Ew.
all out of order. So like I guess the new Boogie Pop anime that's coming out is supposed to be like from the beginning and make sense or something. I don't fucking know, but
I think it had a really good OP, if I remember right.
it does have a sick OP. It does, for sure. All right, what else?
DeBellers asks, which smiles do you want to protect in cells at work? # protect the smiles of the platelets.
It would be the platelets.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Senecont asks, when are you drawing more lewds? Asking for a friend. Let's see if anyone notices how I pronounce the name.
There was I noticed it was hilarious. There was another question that kind of goes with that one that I read earlier. It says, "Are you open for commissions?" I am open for commissions, and I'm actually working on a lewd right now that I'm going to make prints of. So this is probably the only time I get to self-plug myself on this podcast, so I'm going to do it real hard. I have... That's what she said! Literally, that's what she said. Babe, let's do it later. Anyway, I have a print of... It's a pencil sketch of Saber on a pillow, and you can see her booty. And then I have prints of a girl who's like... it's a digital painting, and she's kind of bent over with her butt perked super forward, like hyper exaggeration, so her butt's really huge, so you can put your face in it. And then, yeah. And then I'm working on another one that's watercolor. So that's happening real soon. And the Saber one's $25 a print, and the other one with the big booty is also $25 a print, and they're 8x10 or 8.5x11. They're 8.5x11. So there you go. If you want more lewds, I got into the lewd game because of Seneca, actually, because she's always sharing like these really awesome Japanese artists on Twitter that she follows. She's always posting their works in Pronzors in our porn channel. And I'm just like, wow, these are inspiring. I need to draw some more butt. And I did.
Mood.
Big mood.
She's still got a little ways to go to catch up to Alary.
Oh, yeah,
Alary
Alary is the ultimate, yeah. Alary's fucking cool. They're fucking awesome. Anyway, sorry, next question. More butts.
Okay.
Saddam asks, if you could be any color lingerie, what kind of food would leave the best looking sauce stains on you?
Aren't
I
you?
was about to ask that one, actually.
You're the one who asked that, aren't you?
Hey, Nick, say it and
Don't-
edit out
no.
me saying it.
Yeah. If you could be any color.
I don't know.
That's a good question, though.
I would be
And why?
I would be blue because I like blue lingerie, and any kind of sauce looks good on blue lingerie.
No.
No,
You gotta pick something.
Ranch, Tapatio.
Anything that's like a white,
Sriracha.
a
Pad
white
Thai
sauce. White gravy.
Cum.
Man sauce.
Yeah, man butter.
Man butter. That's gross.
The sweet and sour house
Next,
blend.
next question. You could have sweet and sour sriracha, sweet sour pork, sweet sour Korean barbecue, 2 for 1 deal. Okay. Next question. Y'all stupid. Okay, next question.
Dr. Big asks best photograph of body parts in Gainax anime. The leg in panty and stocking versus Tatsuramiki's hand in Fooly Cooly.
Suramaki.
Suramaki.
Wait, which one's Suramaki again?
No, I mean that's probably actually
I
one
don't
of the
remember.
directors or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the
Isn't that just the big
They're talking
there's-
about like
hand?
where they have
Like
a
the big-
real,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
life thing
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
a Gainax anime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember that. Yep.
The hand.
word. Yeah.
I gotta go with the
Different.
leg, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta go
Christmas
with the
Story
leg.
Homage. You remember the leg lamp in that movie? They bought a lamp that was just
He
a
won
big
it in a
leg.
contest.
In a
He didn't
Christmas
buy
story
it.
or whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. That's even better.
Oh, okay, next question. God, these
They
are
were all like
these are
stroking
fucking
it to this
funny.
disembodied
I'm
leg.
having a lot of fun right now, just so you guys know.
I was a little hesitant about asking this, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Top 10 dick suck hacks.
Okay, so when you're
Oh god. Try not to throw up. Number one.
kind of when you're actually this is a hack for going down on anyone. You know, if you're going
Grease
down on
up
a
your
V or
jaw.
a D. Kind
Try not
of
to throw up.
yeah. Well, okay, don't do that. Kind of lather your tongue with like extra saliva so you're not tasting so much.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you get
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
with
Or you
that.
could actually
And if
love
you-
the person.
and if
And
you
that
get
doesn't
any
matter.
like,
I'm
hair
just kidding.
stuck on your tongue, instead of using your hands to take the hair off, just lick the person inside of their thigh, and it'll stick to their thigh, and then you can just keep going.
Yep.
Ah, see, that's good.
I've
right
heard
there.
that too. There you go.
And wear a dental dam
Nick.
because that's sexy.
I just like imagining Nick in bed with somebody and he's like preparing
Oh,
all
well.
this like extra like lotions and equipment for safety, whatever
Goggles.
reasons. Like
I'm like what's that guy's name on My Hero Academia? The guy with the leg boosts.
Ida,
The class
Tanya?
president.
Yeah.
Ida, that's me.
I can totally picture Nick wearing goggles while going down on a girl.
Have to protect my eyeballs
She's like, hey baby, do you want to
in case of waterworks.
do you want to go downstairs? And he's like, yep, be right back. And he goes to the bathroom and comes out with floaties, goggles.
Yeah, I have arm
And
floaties.
he has his like, you know, hands in the fist, and they're like like they're on his waist, like, all right, I'm ready.
Yep. And I have like sunscreen on my face, on my nose, like
On your nose.
sunblock right on
Yeah.
my nose. Yep, and a visor.
And the towel is like tied around your neck like a cape.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Oh my god!
super-
Oh my god!
All right.
Sam, can you draw that? Can you draw that whole vision right there?
I'm so
And
gonna.
make it lewd.
I'm so gonna.
Oh.
All right.
man.
I'm just gonna make a comic.
So those are our tips for. Those are Sam's tips.
I'm gonna make
somehow.
a 4 comic of that. Anime
Put it-
Summit merch coming
Oh.
soon.
Put it on a shirt.
Oh man, that would be the best. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Oh, I mean, how
Oh,
much?
here we go.
Okay.
I have a question for you, Sam.
Yeah.
Truther status. What are you a truther for, Sam? Like, what is one thing that you will die on that hill all the time? Like, you're just like, fuck, this is 100%.
That.
Kind of a broad question.
Well, you know what? I mean, there's a lot of things, but without getting too serious, I'm trying to think of something. Oh. I will die on the fact that you should let people like stuff and let people dislike stuff. Because I absolutely hate it when and every fandom out there has a big chunk of group of people who are just make everything toxic and they have to piss on everyone's Cheerios. Especially the Dragon Ball fandom, which I've been like into a lot lately. And I'm just one of those people who just like let people do stuff. You know, like okay, like let people be straight, let people be
Just
don't
let
like,
people like
Truther
ReZero, though.
for shit taste.
We have to draw the line somewhere.
Okay, yeah. Friends don't let friends like ReZero. Okay? Letting them get in a car drunk is one thing, but that's a whole nother thing. Like, just kidding. Don't let your friends drive drunk. But no, like, yeah. I'm a fan of... I will die on the hill that you should let people like stuff and let people dislike stuff. You shouldn't chastise anybody. I've seen people, like just tear into people in the worst. It's like straight up cyberbullying on things people like. Like if you say you like Dragon Ball GT, you're going to hell. Like people are gonna tear you up. Like GT is not that bad. Okay, as bad as I think it is, it's not like the fucking worst thing in the world. Okay, there's worse.
Yeah, Goku gets to fuck his granddaughter.
That doesn't happen. God, shut the fuck up.
Are you
Not
sure?
canon, but it did happen some.
It's not canon, but it didn't happen. But no, like, and people like, the people are like, okay, Sam, take your own advice, right? Because you yell at Nick all the time. But that's just like what we do. That's like our persona on this podcast is like,
Also,
Nick likes my Oiga, so I give him shit for it. I like Darling in the Franxx, so he gives me shit for it. You know what I mean? So like, I don't. But at the end of the day, it's always like what you like, and like you can give your opinion. Giving your opinion is fine, but then like legit tearing someone apart and chastising them for it to the point of like where you're just basically being a complete dickhead, then you can get the fuck off my lawn. Like, like seriously, like don't be a dick. Just be nice. Like it's anime. Like who cares? You know what I mean? It's just stuff. You know, it's just shit. It's just waifus and husbandos and traps and food is everywhere. Who cares? You know?
Trap cats.
Trap cats.
Oh yeah, so I'm related to that. Are traps gay?
Traps are gay.
Okay. Next question. What would be in Sam's anime sandwich?
What's an anime sandwich?
A sandwich, but with anime.
Okay, well it'd have to be marble rye.
I don't understand.
I don't get it.
So like, look. You
Yeah,
have one thing represent the bread, one thing represent the meat, another thing, the vegetable condiments,
It
vegetables.
sounds like just a
There you go.
stupid way to reframe your 3x3, Nick.
No.
Okay, let's ask a different question because I don't get it.
Okay,
Shooter
okay, here we go.
McGavin.gif.
Here we go. Here we go. Kai asks, how well do I have to know a person to give them hentai as a Christmas/birthday present?
You don't. Just give it to him.
Oh yes, exactly.
Everybody
White
wants it.
elephant
It's like
gift.
a dick pic.
Yeah.
Give it to your teachers. Give it to your boss.
No,
Have
don't
you
give
guys
it to your
seen
teacher
Office
or your
Space?
boss.
You have to quote Stanley and say, "It's called hentai and it's art."
Oh yeah, they
Someone's
cut that
getting
scene
tentacle
out though.
fucked.
It's a deleted scene, but it's hilarious. Yeah, it's
The answer really comes down to, though,
Stanley.
how
Right
artistic
here.
it is. Like, is this
Right here.
nudes
A lot
for
of
the
the stuff
sake of
that's
art,
line
or is
breaks,
this nudes just for the
and
sake
she
of getting off?
becomes a human toilet.
a lot of the stuff that Seneca posted is like super artistic, but still really like,
Yeah, like that one girl with the earbuds.
Like, there
What's her
probably
name?
shouldn't be, like, gaping
Shiro?
assholes in what you give to somebody that you don't know very well.
Well, you're taking a chance there. It's kind of all or nothing.
I would say
Shooting for
that
the moon.
I would
Maybe
say
they'll be your best friend if they happen to like that.
I would say that the lewd that Seneca commissioned me for was just a straight up lewd. There wasn't really anything super artistic about that one, which was it was Miss Midnight with a strap on giving it to Mandalay from My Hero Academia. And the one with the butt is not super artistic, but the saber one is super artistic because she's like on a pillow all cute and shit. But like, that's just me personally. I don't really care because I get a boner either way. Lady boner!
Kai also asks, if your favorite anime characters were a soda, what would they be and
This is like
why?
the sandwich question.
No, just
I don't
pick a
fucking
soda.
get it. Okay,
Pick
I
a
don't
real
know.
soda.
It's just another 3x3 song.
It's just like like a flavor, like so for
Yeah, like Dr.
example,
Pepper,
what
100
kind of soda
flavors.
would Shishomaru be?
He'd be Sprite. I don't fucking know.
Like that. Like that's your
Okay,
example. Like
Goku.
it's pretty much like a flavor. Like how much you crave for them, you know?
Oh. What's the
Goku would be Coca-Cola.
Yeah, Goku would be Coca-Cola. Sesshomaru is like an energy drink.
Shomer's an
Which?
energy drink.
Because he's got that.
Like what, Red
'Cause he's
Bull?
got that-
Monster.
Because he's got that big
Rockstar?
energy.
Subaru would be Mr. Pibb.
No, Subaru would be Tab. Literally the grossest
Tab.
pop ever made.
Diet Tab. If
Yeah.
that exists.
No, Tab is just like straight up diet. Like it's just a Diet Cola.
Diet.
And it's syrupy and gross and poopy. That's what Subaru is. Okay, next question. I don't get it.
Anime of the year so far.
Ah.
Oh. I'm going to go ahead and say...
Kai also, it's like a whole kind of comment thing. So he asked, anime of the year so far. It's a place further than the universe. Trick question.
Well, that's a contender at least.
Attack on Titan Season 3. You know what?
There you go. That's the correct answer, son. Congratulations.
I don't know. I really, really like Tina Matsuri and Megalobox.
What came out in winter?
After the Rain came out in winter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And Magnus Bride.
I would say Magus Bride is my of the year so far.
Oh, no way, man.
That or After
What about
the
Darling
Rain?
in the Franxx?
Well, I would. The only
Sorry.
reason I would say Darling in the Franxx is to make people mad, or start up a controversy so I could talk to people. I don't know, but like, probably
Are you sure it's not Killing Bites?
I'm sure.
There's Catface Johnson's in that one.
No, okay. I just changed my answer. It's Working Buddies.
Working Buddies.
Working Buddies is anime of the year.
Working Buddies.
Oh my god, dude.
The one with Smokey in it. It's a Smokey.
I already
cat.
know Danny's anime of the year.
What
Clear
is
card.
it?
Or free.
Gaku and Babysitters, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know what my
Well, at
anime
least
of
so
the
far.
year would be.
Anyway.
I really don't
This
know.
isn't a
but
question
but
about
Gaku and Babysitters was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I was actually really happy that Nick told me to watch that. So I think that's
See,
the only
I'm
anime
telling
that
you
I
guys,
actually liked. That
We fucking
Yeah.
yell at Nick all the time, but he comes in clutch. Like I'm telling you, he comes in so clutch.
No, it's like that Big Lebowski. It's like, you're not wrong, but you're an asshole.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Look, don't tease me about my hobbies. I don't tease you about being an asshole. All right, let's do a couple more and then we'll probably be done. I don't know.
Okay. This is from P Dog, on Snapchat.
That's right. Yeah.
On our group. Does your love for Cheetos outweigh Danny's hate of Cheetos?
Hold on, I'll answer that in a second.
Hate makes us stronger. That's not what Yoda said.
Hold on, I'm answering it right now. I actually bought Puffy Cheetos earlier.
You're such an
Puffy
asshole.
Cheetos? What's wrong with you?
You don't like the Puffy
jalapeno.
Cheetos? It was between that or the regular.
Dude, cheese balls? Cheese balls, that's my shit.
The cheese balls are really good because they're just like Puffy Cheetos with balls
Balls.
I
in
hate
my
them
mouth.
in your
all.
mouth.
I hate them all.
Anyway, next question.
What's your favorite songs by era, like the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s?
I can answer this really quick. Actually, I just
And
need
how many of them are Linkin Park songs?
Linkin
All
Park
of them.
songs. My favorite song of the 60s is Walking After Midnight by Patsy Cline, but I think that's the 50s technically, so maybe it's shit, I don't know. She like really brought like country and pop together kind of in a weird way. I'll just say that Walking After Midnight for 60s, even though it came out like in the 50s. I think 70s is probably I think this, hold on, let me look this up real quick. I think this came out in the 70s, and if it did, then I'll be happy. I'll be a happy Johnson. Yeah, 70s. September by Earth, Wind, and Fire is my favorite 70s song.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
80s, it's Cruel Summer by Bananarama. 90s, it's
Linkin Park existed in the 90s, right?
yeah,
Yes.
There you go.
but I don't know if I
It's the default answer.
It might have to be the default answer just because anime.
Are you? Oh, I was kidding, but that's fine.
Yeah, but anime though.
Dude, that's true.
Anime.
Crawling in my skin.
Sam, why do you like Linkin Park? Anime. To be fair, their first record came out in 2000 though, so.
Oh, okay. Not 90s.
To be fair, I've seen so many Naruto music videos.
yeah.
Dude, Dragon Ball Z videos with them chaining in the hyperbaric chamber.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. 90s, it'd probably have to be Zombie by the Cranberries or
Good choice.
Oh,
Linger.
yeah. Or Linger.
Yeah.
Linger, yeah.
Or the
or
remixes of Zombie. That's pretty good too.
actually
By Bad Wolves, yeah.
in early 2000s, it'd probably have to be Sweet Dreams by Marilyn Manson. Later 2000s is when I really started getting into like screamo and hardcore and all that stuff. So I don't know, whatever there's a song of someone yelling, I probably like it.
Same.
The fun
Same. That's like
thing-
my early teenage days.
Yeah.
Like, thinking about all these decades is like the 80s didn't really end in the 80s. They ended in like 93 or something.
Oh yeah,
like.
100%.
And the 90s ended in like 2000.
There were 90s movies still using like 80s hits, like because they were that good.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And Seinfeld still looked like the 80s for a while.
I just think of Beverly Hills Cop. You know. Beverly Hills Cop. It's like.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, like Smash Mouth was in like 2000. That looked like 90s as fuck.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Dude, Sam, how did you not say Smash Mouth All Star? That's
Because it's so fucking annoying. It's so stupid. Or I would say,
Oh my God, dude.
bye.
Or Spice
Yeah,
Girls.
bye by
Spice Girls,
NSYNC
Backstreet
is really
Boys,
good.
Or NSYNC.
Or no,
Well,
the one.
That one's from. Bye is 2000s.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, but that's
then?
basically the 90s.
That's basically the 90s. Though, it's gonna be me.
Or Britney
It's gonna be
Spears.
me as
Yeah.
my favorite NSYNC song, even though it's a fucking meme now because of.
It's gonna be me.
All right. Anyway, sorry.
What will there be a Danny podcast, Mac podcast, Nick podcast, and Quokka podcast also?
Okay, so I'll answer this. So there was already Mac, when he left, we did a Mac appreciation episode before Quokka left for Asia, and he had to, because Quokka was nomadic for a while before he came back.
Yeah,
So he traveled
like 9 months.
Yeah, he traveled like all over Asia. It was super sick.
Trading sexual favors.
Anything
for
you want to
lodging.
know about all the world.
He went to Kyrgyz.
He was being a professional white guy.
Yeah,
Or as Mac would say, a sex
I've
pat.
eaten Michelin star dumplings in Shanghai, crocodile meat in the Philippines,
Oh, that's what they call it these days, huh?
he went to
emu
like
pizza in Sydney,
Kyrgyzstan and
Kyrgyzstan,
Kyrgyzstan.
Did you meet Borat?
Kyrgyzstan.
Whatever.
doesn't know.
Yeah, but like so
I had fermented cow milk in Kazakhstan.
we
I'm actually not sure if it was cow milk.
so we did an appreciation episode
Could have been man butter.
for him because he was leaving for a while, and then Mac was stepping down, so we did one for him, and then we did do a Danny Welcome episode, but we probably will do an appreciation episode for her, and but the next one obviously would have to be Nick, because since we're doing me, that's what she said, and we should do one for Nick, so that there will be a Nick in Danny one, yes,
Eventually.
when we don't have anything else to do. Because you have to
When we're
understand,
lazy,
you
we
have
give
to
up on
understand
our
that the
topic.
episodes we planned out for the month make sense to do them then. So that's why, whatever.
Yeah, we have a seasonal episode. We have a show trade. We
Yeah.
got other stuff
Yeah.
down the pipeline.
But yeah. Anyway, sorry. I think any more last minute questions that I can answer real quick, and then I can say something, and then
How many times have you watched The
like
Fifth
20
Element?
fucking times, a million times. I love that movie.
I'm not even gonna answer that
Okay.
one. Someone answer that one,
Oh,
or
all right, Sam.
read that one.
What is one very, 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 very bold prediction you have related to anime in 2018? Or 2019. We'll say 2019 because we already kind of know what's coming out.
2019, very bold.
Yeah, it could be like, what do you think might come out or be announced? Maybe something. Maybe Ava will be streaming. Maybe you'll decide to suddenly like some genre you didn't like. I don't know.
I think
it's a bold prediction. Any kind of bold prediction. Maybe Donald Trump starts tweeting about anime.
Oh God.
Yeah, like that'll ever happen.
I think in 2020, I think the Ava movie is gonna destroy anime film records. It's gonna destroy Your Name and all that other shit.
Really? Well, you'd have to kind of watch the rest of the Ava to watch it, though.
I still think it's gonna do it though, because it's the last one. Like,
well, that's the argument against it, because you have to be a fan of the show already.
Okay, Nick. Here's why you're a butthole. So,
well, actually,
I know. I seriously think it's gonna though. I think it will, because
that is a very, very bold prediction.
Because I'll be one of the people
argue.
who goes and sees it in the theater like 15 times in the 3 days that it's here. Like,
Sam, you're gonna. They'll be like, Sam, do you want butter in your popcorn? And be like, no, I got my own butter. You'll be nutting like just at the start of the movie.
The credits will just be. Like,
I got butter.
You'll just see like a shot of like
Trisha's like, she's like, Sam, the popcorn ran out of butter, and you're like, hold on, just wait for the scene. Oh, all right, we're good.
Oh, wait till Mari comes on screen again.
Oh, dude.
What, you don't like Mari?
The mental image is enough for me to butter the popcorn.
Okay, last question, and then you take this out of here. I'm gonna answer this last one, Nick, and then you take us out of here. Okay? Have you ever beat up any of the hosts using your Taekwondo prowess? I don't study Taekwondo. I used to study Muay Thai. My body is too fat for me to do all those awesome Korean kicks in the air. So, like...
I like how you said that. My body is too fat. Like it has a mind of its own.
Muay Thai is like, I don't know. It's I can just do it because I've done it longer. Taekwondo, though, like, you have to, like, twist your body all hard and shit. No, not hard, but, like, it takes a lot of body twisting and...
I think the idea is you want to be relaxed, because if you are too tense when you twist and stuff, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah. You can definitely see how chill bitches are when they're fucking doing tatsumakis in the fucking air and shit. Like, but
dude, like any pro athlete, you got to be like Spike Spiegel, dude.
Yeah, dude. Spike Spiegel is badass. Here's why: because the martial arts that he has mastered is Bruce Lee's style, which is badass.
Yes.
Jeet Kune Do.
Yes.
But yeah, no, so once in a while, whenever I see Nick, I'll pretend to like beat the shit out of him by like, just punching him in the stomach, and he'll just go, "Stop, dude!" Like, I'll just like fuck with him, like I'm.
No. This is what you'll do. This is what you do. I'm trying to get my soundboard. This is so ghetto. Here we go. I don't know if that was loud enough. Pop Team Epic. It's just like Pop Team Epic. Sam comes up and punches me.
Yeah, it's funny because Nick is like 15 times stronger than me, and he just never hits me back. Like, he just like...
He just takes it.
He just like beat the shit out of him. He'll just be like, he'll just like be like a fucking memester and just be like, eh. Like,
it's like those. It's like that meme of the gif of the guy, the anime guy, just blushing. He gets like punched and he's like, oh.
Yeah.
You know, like he's nutting.
When you beat Nick in a fight, he goes flying through the air and goes ooh like in Street Fighter 2.
And just like Team Rocket, it's like a star in the distance.
Oh, like bing.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Nick, take us out of here. Well, I think we're.
Oh, hey Nick, did you manage to give Som her presents?
You mean Kim's
Oh.
presents?
No, that's my fault.
Why? Yes, I did, Danny. By the time this comes out, perhaps. And Sam, how did you like the present?
They were great. I like it a lot. Thank you. I put it.
You're welcome, friend.
Look, I put it on my shelf.
I have it, not in my hand, but like, if I walked into the room, I could get it. So
no,
yeah.
like I ordered it, but it's like here, but it's like not like. Like I have to
Wait,
check
are you
the
gonna
tracking again.
Sam,
but
are you
like,
gonna be home any afternoon this week? Because I can just drop it off.
I'll probably come by and get it tomorrow. Actually.
It'll just be easy because okay. Well, I'll talk to you about it later. Let's.
Okay, fine. All right. Oh, man.
Yeah. So this is the Anime Summit podcast, and we did stuff today, and Sam we appreciated, and then it was fun, and then everyone fart. That's what I wrote in the show sheet.
Oh, that's another one of my favorite Anime Summit inside jokes. Let's fart.
Sam, you're just leading. You're like in your own synagogue with your like little, your little yarmulke hat on, and you're just like, everyone join hands and fart.
Join hands. Let us fart. Bow your heads.
Everyone rejoice. All right.
Ooh, that one was silent. But deadly.
Oh man. I can't. Did we stop recording now? Okay.